Hey all, Merry Christmas. This is Wild Weather for LiveWeatherBlogs.com. It's turning out to be a dangerous night here in the southern states, particularly Mobile Bay, Alabama, eastern Louisiana. There were quite a few tornado warnings back here as a squall line continues just to rip off to the east here, now entering into western Panhandle of Florida and central Alabama. Just about ready to clear the Mobile Bay area. Still some very heavy rain there. There were multiple tornado warnings, and pretty good wedge tornado was sighted there in Mobile Bay, and showed plenty of damage as it moved off to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. The storm's getting itself wrapped up pretty good. Here's the upper level support, kind of lollygagging through southern Arkansas at this time. The snow's winding down in Oklahoma. Um, Low pressure system right about in here, moving off to the northeast, looking for secondary development in this area here and move up the east coast. I don't see any big surprises with the storm. The storm looks like it's on track. One center will run up to this area here and then transfer its energy to the coast. Um, Unfortunately for snow lovers in southeastern Pennsylvania, northeast Maryland, northern Delaware, and South Jersey, this primary low getting up to this point here is just way too far north to sustain any cold air, and the cold air it is in place is very modest at best. This will not be as much. This will not. I'm sorry. This will not be a surprise event quite like last night was, Christmas Eve. It does look like there could be some front-end snow, very brief, albeit, in the Philadelphia and surrounding suburbs. Should change the rain rather quickly tomorrow morning, especially if the precipitation gets up here early enough, and that does look like it's probably on track. Sometime between 7 and 8 in the morning, 7 to 9 in the morning, if you get up early enough, you could see some snow, especially north and west of Philadelphia. After that, the storm wraps up and heads out. Um, any back-end snow? Probably not, because you see there's a lot of dry air in the back end of the storm, and this area is going to head up toward western Pennsylvania and New York State, so this is where the snow is going to track. Philadelphia, southeastern Pennsylvania, is mainly a rain event, and so much in the fact that there are flood watches in effect, and this is a good move by the National Weather Service, because I would feel probably about 75 hundredths of an inch of rain liquid ought to do it for a start to see the stream rises. Many of the tributaries, streams, and even the Cooper River getting out of its banks on Friday, so that was not too long ago. So grounds are rather saturated, and you don't get that evaporation that you do in the fall months. The sun's pretty low angle here. So look for some modest flooding in the Philadelphia area. I would say between 1.85 and 2.70 inches of rain. Some of those higher areas may be in South Jersey. Don't be surprised to get some thunderstorms in the South Jersey. A lot of warm air aloft coming in, especially south and east of Delaware River. If you're in South Jersey, Cape May County, Cumberland County, all of southern Delaware, do not be surprised you see some elevated thunderstorms, some of which perhaps could be severe, but nothing like you're seeing down here, obviously. This area might get up in here and cause some lightning. So even in Philadelphia, look off to the southeast tomorrow night. Do not be surprised, excuse me, to see some lightning perhaps. Let's go to the National Weather Service. You got blizzard warnings up into central Ohio, south central Indiana, eastern Illinois, and down here in southeastern Missouri, as this bullseye of snow heads up this way. Winter storm watches now, warnings, excuse me, for the Poconos, north and central Pennsylvania. Winter weather advisories for the Allentown area back to Harrisburg, and your flood watches. Down here in the southern states, still quite a bit of tornado warnings in effect along this line. It's just about ready to clear Mobile Bay, and they'll be saying good riddance this line. A lot of history of tornadoes along the line. Severe thunderstorm warnings as it heads off to the northeast. So keep an eye. There's still some high risk for severe weather down here. Let's take a look at some of the model guidance. This is the the OZ-NAM. OZ-NAM painting a pretty warm picture for southeastern Pennsylvania. Clearly, you can see. Look at that, a 1.50 bullseye here. Southeastern Pennsylvania, central New Jersey. If that comes to fruition, folks, that could be some minor stream flooding and low-lying area flooding. So get ready for that. And here comes the Saturday storm, getting ready. And clearly on this, looking at the model guidance here from the NAM now is 84 hours out, so it's at the edge. Clearly this would be snow, Philadelphia. We'll see how this plays out. Looks like a 3 to 5 inch snowstorm may be coming for southeastern Pennsylvania here come Saturday. And here's a look at the, this is the RGEM model known as the Canadian. Here comes your front end precipitation. It comes up as snow here. There you go, a little bit of snow. This is the colder of the models, and you can see clearly the Poconos a good 6 to 12 inch snowfall here on this model. Maybe some front end snows even down in Philadelphia. So we'll see how it works out. If you're looking for snow, it's going to be a nowcasting event. And if you would ask me if this precipitation here can get in here early enough, temperature right now here immediate 32 degrees with clear skies, potential for some snow in the front end, maybe do it. Looks like at the temperatures. This is from hamweather.com. 17 below zero right now in International Falls. So here, look at all the cold air here. So this cold air is getting ready for the weekend snowstorm, perhaps on Saturday night. So we'll keep an eye on that. Euro showing 3 to 4, 33 to 5 inches of snow. So we'll see what happens. Forget about snow for the Philadelphia area. All this warmth down here is going to come rocketing up the coast in this fashion and probably bend off here a little bit. So I don't think we'll see temperatures zoom up into the 50s in Philadelphia, but certainly the 50s in South Jersey, 36 right now in Philadelphia. Let's take a look at those dew points. Dew points is what caused us to have some snow yesterday. If we go in here, it's relatively dry here, 18-degree dew point at Toms River, 27 at Philadelphia. These will be on the rise first thing tomorrow morning, and this is modest dry air in place, so it would not be shocking to see this entire area where I'm circling, and maybe even down into Mullica Hill for a very brief time tomorrow to start off as snow, and then the rain-snow line should move in this fashion here up into this area, and probably once it gets to about here, it won't budge. So get ready for some heavy rain in this part of the viewing area. Get ready for some heavy snow, Allentown North, or changing the rain modestly quickly in Allentown, but you're up here in Holy, PA, get ready. It's going to be a 6 to 10 inch snowfall here for you guys up there. That's all I have for tonight. If you're down in the southern states and you're hearing me, stay safe. Severe weather is still an issue. New line developing here near getting near Tallahassee, so get ready, folks, if you're down here with the severe weather. And if you're up here, get ready for, if you can wake up early enough, maybe see some wet snowflakes before you get changed over to rain. This is Wild Weather for LiveWeatherBlogs.com. Have a great night.